I 3D printed an ice fishing pole in the mountains on a frozen lake. Come along with me and find out if this is going to work. Got a bite. Welcome back. We're off to our next adventure, ice fishing on the mountains. I got my printer here, my battery bank back there. We're gonna go ahead and start our first print as we head up the mountain. Let's go. Alright guys, we are here. The print is still going. That's got another 45 minutes, so I'm going to start packing stuff out onto the ice and getting set up. And I'll check this here shortly after I get it all out there. Can you guess what it is? Guys, I found a spot out on the ice. It was already cleared out. Looks like somebody had just used it. I forgot my snow shovel, so I think that's where I'm gonna set up. I didn't go as far out as I had planned, but the entire lake is covered in like 4 or 5 inches of snow, so it's really difficult to walk across unless I stay in the snowmobile path. So I think that's where we're gonna set up. This thing's bigger than I remember. Haven't used it for a few years. Got her all set up. Sun's setting behind the hills. It's 4:54 right now and sunset's at 5:56, but I'm losing light already, so let's bring it inside so you can see. Check her out. I forget how big this tent is, or this ice shack. I think it's 16 by 8, something like that. I've only used it a few times, but it is very big. Hey, print is finished. Any guesses what it was? Let's have a look. Yep, it's an ice slush scoop. Printed it on the way up here on bumpy roads. Turned out pretty good. There is some stringing just up on the inside. I didn't print with any support, so what do you expect? Alright, first print done. Alright guys, I'm all set up. Got 3D printer there, got my batteries, and right here food. Got my extra large cot with all my blankets and my sleeping bag and everything. Lots of room in here, but my cot is huge. Another view here. Got my chair. Got my heater. I'm going to kick that on here soon because it is cold here. Got my ice fishing gear here. Got one hole set up. Don't know if I'm going to fish tonight or not. We'll see. I got some prints to get going, and then we'll try those out and see how they work. Right now, 21 degrees inside the tent. Not sure outside. I'll go get a reading here shortly. There we go. Getting the pilot light lit. Then from there we'll let it rip. It is cold in here. One thing I didn't think about or realize, the inside of this ice shanty is black. So it is incredibly dark in here. I got a bunch of lights going right now, but it just don't matter. It's absorbing all the light. And it's very dark in here and I can't barely see anything. I am freezing. It took probably 2.5, 3 hours to get everything unloaded from the truck and hooked up and set up. So I am a little bit chilly, a little bit sweaty. So I got a little sweaty, a little cold, and now I need to warm up because I just can't really think of doing anything else until I warm up. So that's something that you have to be cautious of when you're out camping, hunting, fishing, whatever you're doing, is if you sweat and it's cold out, that's a dangerous situation. So sometimes you get hyper focused on what you're doing and you build up a sweat. No big deal, when you're at home. You just go change your clothes or take a shower or whatever, you're inside, so you warm up. But when you're out here and it is 20 degrees out like right now and dropping fast since the sunset, I am shivering a little bit. I'm starting to feel cold. So this feels good. I've got her lit. I can feel it right on my leg. My hands are starting to warm up. Hopefully it'll warm up in here pretty quick and then I can move on to the next thing. But yeah, I need to warm up first. All right, I'm going to head outside and grab the temperature sensor. Four degrees out here. Pretty chilly. Right. Back inside where it's warm. So we got a new print started, and it is an experiment. It is a 3D printed ice fishing pole. So it should be done here in an hour. And then tomorrow we will test it out. All right, guys, we're out here yet again. First time I was out here, I was recovering from the flu. I thought I was better, but I wasn't, and I got sick overnight. So I'm out in the same exact spot as I was when I first got here. And I set up. I'm gonna do a little bit of day fishing here on the ice. And I got my 3D printed ice fishing pole. It's a little bit different design. The first design I couldn't get to work. The reel was too flimsy, and then there was no pole extension. This one had one built in. So we're gonna try this out and see how it works. works. Doesn't work. Here's the bottom. Because my pole doesn't give me any indication that I might have a bite, I'm gonna have to hook my finger in there so I can feel if I get a nibble. Come on, they're nibbling. I think I got one. I can't tell. Oh, goodness. Look at this, boys. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful lake trout. Bighorn Mountain lake trout. Look at that. With a 3D printed ice fishing pole, it is possible. Got a bite, got a bite. Dang it. Alright. I can't tell. I'm getting bites. I can't tell if I'm getting bites or if there's one on there. Oh, there we go. Yep. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Got another one, guys. Beautiful mountain lake trout. Rainbow trout. Look at that. Look at that beautiful red meat. That is gonna be delicious. Got one. Got another one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think he's on. I can't tell with this pole. Yeah, he's on. Here we go. Oh yeah, bigger one. Look at that. Wow. This guy's purple. Look. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Another beautiful rainbow trout. On the 3D printed ice fishing pole. Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
good, how are you?
Doing good.
Ice fishing?
Oh yeah. Just caught my third one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's our first time on a frozen lake.
Oh really?
Yeah. We are scared.
Oh, it's like 20 inches deep.
Hey.
20 inches about.
I'm Kev.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
This is my brother Adam.
I'm Landon.
Ah.
Nice to meet you.
Is it hard fishing in the snow?
It's not too bad. I cleared a spot for my hole.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm actually just fishing on one hole right now. I was filming some of my fishing.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm actually using a 3D printed fishing pole.
Oh, you made it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was just experimenting. I caught 3 with it, so.
And you succeeded in your experiment.
Yep.
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 Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have a safe trip. One thing about fishing, it is very peaceful, very relaxing. It's one thing I like about it, especially up here in the mountains. It's very quiet, serene. All I hear is the wind. Sometimes it's good to take a break from everyday life. Get out in nature, in wilderness, away from the towns and cities, your job, away from your TV, your phone, and just sit in silence, in peace, and enjoy. We don't do that a lot anymore in this world. We always have background noise going. You never sit alone in peace. Sometimes it's good to reflect, good to pray, good to think without distractions. I encourage you to do it. Well, guys, I would say that's a success. Both the ice fishing rod and the ice scoop, they both worked. We caught 3 fish. It was a good time. Nothing broke. I did get a little bit of the line stuck up in the reel, but that honestly, that happens with regular fishing reels, so not too concerned about that. And then ice fishing scoop here worked pretty well. I probably would pick something with a little bit smaller holes, but I just had to scoop an extra few times to get all the ice out, but it worked great. So success. All right, guys, time for some coffee. Got some more freeze-dried caramel coffee here. Got the fish on. It's smoking, cooking. Got some lemon slices on it with butter, salt, pepper. Such a beautiful day out here. No wind, nice and sunny. Couldn't ask for a better day for fishing. Mark 1:16 through 20. As he was going along by the Sea of Galilee, this is Jesus, he saw Simon and Andrew, the brother of Simon, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. And Jesus said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you become fishers of men." And immediately they left their nets and followed him. And going on a little further, he saw James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, who were also in the boat mending the nets. And immediately he called them, And they left their father Zebedee in the boat with the hired servants and went away to follow him. What does that mean? Our calling, Christ. We're not to just catch fish in this world, make money, make a living, get wealthy. We're to share the gospel of Jesus Christ with all people. And this is a metaphor for that. And they heeded the call. They were literally at their place of work. And Jesus said, "Follow me." And they dropped their nets and they followed him. That's what's required. Check this fish again. It's looking good. Looking real good. See if I can flip it. Just waiting for these last ones to come off. They're almost done. Crisped up real good. Meat looks nice. Smells butter like butter. Delicious. Check out the color of this meat. It's delicious. Fresh caught. Bright orange. Very good. All right, guys, time to end this adventure. It's been fun, it's been challenging, but we got her done. We printed the fishing pole and the ice scoop, and we caught a couple fish, and we enjoyed the beautiful nature that God made. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe, leave a like, and I'll bring more as time goes on, Lord willing. Also, remember, go do something difficult, because it's how you grow. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Bye.